Hey YouTube, my name is Amy North, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm a relationship coach from Vancouver, BC. Since I get asked this so often, today I'm going to share with you the specific compliments that men are dying to hear. Before I jump into it, I'd like to ask that if you like what you learn here, then please take a moment and subscribe to my channel for more dating advice videos. I'd also like to point out that complimenting a man is actually pretty important. Yet surprisingly, so many women choose to tell their lady friends the things they like about a man, rather than telling him to his face. Being able to blatantly tell a guy what you like about him is crucial, and believe me, it'll take you far with the guy you're into. The moment you feel something about him, tell him. When you recognize the great qualities in him, let him know. That said, let's talk about the top 6 compliments that any man would love to hear. Number 1, you make me feel safe. Telling a man that he makes you feel safe will definitely hit a hot spot with him. Since this kind of compliment plays on his strength and ability to protect you, it's something he won't take lightly. Why? Because it's evolutionary. Think back to the past. The stronger men were the ones who got to lead the tribe and who were seen as the most powerful. Because of this, they usually got the most sought-after women too. Telling a man that he makes you feel safe will make him feel like he scored big time getting you. Plus, it's one of those compliments that'll stick with him and make him feel like he's the hero he's always wanted to be. Number 2, you make me laugh. Now, this isn't the most original compliment, but men do love being able to make a woman laugh. Knowing that you think he's funny is an obvious winner because it'll not only stroke his ego, but it'll also keep him on his toes, chasing you and eager to keep you smiling. For more tips on how to make a guy happily chase you, visit my website at www.coachnorth.com and watch the free video presentation. The points you'll learn there are guaranteed to keep his eyes on you. Number 3, you're really creative. This may not be one you expected to see on the list, but telling a man that he has a unique perspective on things will make him feel like he stands out among his peers. In other words, it makes him feel like he can't be replaced easily because he's so unlike the rest. So, whether he's a talented artist or a good cook, let him know that you appreciate his take on things. Number 4, you're really caring. Now, there's definitely smoother ways to say this to a man, but the point is to let him know that you recognize he cares. To do so, think of a time he was caring and use it to get your point across. For example, something like, "That was really sweet of you to help with my yard work today," or "Thanks for checking in on me after my big presentation." Be sure that whatever real-life scenario you use is recent and relevant. If he sent you flowers 6 months ago, then it may not be the best reference for recognizing that he cares. The truth is, so many women overlook this one and think that men don't want to be bombarded with this sort of sweet talk. But men actually love it when women recognize this trait in them. Number 5, you're really handsome. Again, this one may be obvious, but telling a man that you think he's attractive not only makes him feel good about himself, but it also reminds him that you're into him and that his genetics stand out. When you do use this compliment, be sure to choose a word like handsome or stunning over words like cute and hot. They just seem to add a certain level of intimacy and class. Number 6, you're really intelligent. Last but definitely not least, recognizing a man's smarts is one of the biggest compliments you can pay him. Since men want to be seen as a sophisticated catch, complimenting him on his big sexy brain will do more for him than you know. That's not to say you should dumb down your own intelligence around him. In fact, men love a good challenge. However, instead of letting the next time he shares some cool facts or serious knowledge with you slip past, call him out on how much you admire his brilliance. The final tip I want to share with you is to try and find things to compliment him on that aren't the common or obvious ones. For instance, if he has nice eyes, he's probably been told so his entire life. If he's a jokester, then chances are you won't be the first to tell him he's funny. Instead of sticking with such generic compliments, look a little deeper and try to find something in him that perhaps no one has ever brought to his attention before. When you can find unique qualities to point out, he'll realize that you're different from every other woman, which will make him drawn to you. Well, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed what you learned here today, then please do me a huge favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, if you have any questions or feedback for me, then feel free to post those in the comments below. I'll do my best to get back to you personally.